A growing issue in Connecticut has been increasing rent prices. Thanks for staying with us here at 10:30. I'm Sarah Sanchez.
And I'm Brent Harden. Fox 61's Jalen Anderson talked to experts and lawmakers about what solutions might be possible to help people pay the rent.
Across Connecticut, renters are facing an uphill battle from increased cost of living, rental requirements, and the high demand of finding modern and safe living spaces.
Connecticut is moving in the right direction, but nowhere near as fast as we need to solve the housing crisis.
The state of Connecticut is not new to the rising cost of rent. Rental housing in the state has been plagued with rising costs due to high demand of more renters. One solution many are hoping to access are government funds to help with increasing rent costs. Land use attorney Tim Hollister says although the government will give funds to those in need, it won't necessarily help as much like 20 years ago.
Is the cost of housing and the cost of subsidies is far exceeding the available governmental resources. So we don't even have the government money supporting the rental system that we did, 15, 20 years ago.
State House Majority Leader Jason Rojas believes the solution of providing more money will only be a Band-Aid on a large cut.
And, we do know one of the best strategies for helping get people access to housing is to give them additional money to spend. Part of the challenges is there's only so much money we can spend in a given year in the state budget. And even if we were to give people more money, where are they going to go? Because there's a lack of supply, right? So it's a multifaceted issue.
Hollister believes more developers are now moving to build larger rental properties to help bring the cost of their pockets down while also helping renters see a decrease in prices.
Higher density on a single parcel of land is much more efficient. I mean, you got to find room for parking and amenities and all that stuff, but if you have one large building, you can manage the environmental aspects, the heat, the energy.
Rojas says although the solution for housing is very simple, the rate that it can be done would make it a long-term plan to see a change.
But part of the challenge in that is when you rehabilitate a property, you want to make your money back on the investment that you just made, so that means you have to increase the rent, right? So which, again, if you were to ask me, and again, this is not a short-term solution, but what the longer-term solution is really we need to build more housing. Because I think the more supply that you put into there, the more competition that there is. And we know, I'm getting really wonky here, but prices come down when there's more competition. And part of the challenge is that a lot of our systems and processes don't allow for housing to be built at the rate that we need it to be built, and certainly at the speed with which we need it to be built.
Although you may see new rental properties being built all across the state, it's just a small dent in a large metal bowl that will take a while before renters can see relief. In Hartford, Jalen Anderson, Fox 61.